Oh, pretty. I thought I would go for a pearl hairband today because why the hell not? Why the hell not? Hello and welcome back to my weird channel where I talk about a lot of things, mainly makeup, but you can say that I probably don't have the best schedule or mindset, and that's why these videos are really inconsistent, but I'm trying to get back onto an inconsistent or consistent basis. Today I thought I would decide to talk about a topic that is really very close to me. I think most things are nowadays. Well, why the hell not? Because I've still technically this thing is not going to go away, so you can listen to me talk about stuff that I like and maybe you like, and hopefully you learn something today from this video. We talked about why I went cruelty free. So I'll be discussing that brands that are not cruelty free, and I'll talk about brands that are cruelty free that I use. I do not touch anything, but this is just from my common knowledge. There's lots of websites you can go and visit talk about it more in depth, so I'll have them linked down below so you can just learn just a little bit more about cruelty free. The definition of cruelty free could just be a lot of things, but the main definition is of cosmetics or other commercial products manufactured or developed by methods which do not involve cruelty to animals. And if you don't know this, then there is companies, there is brands that test their products on animals, and I just don't get why is it 2020 we're still doing this. Like, it's just, to me, I just don't know why. Like, it's still happening. It's still happening to this day and age. And I think it happened, I think I started doing it for about 5 years. So when I started when 15, I'm only using cruelty free products, like makeup products. And for me it's just, do they test on animals? And if they do, I'm not touching the products. I'm not here to say that you should not be that you should guys should be using these products because they test on animals. Like, it's mainly just up to you, but animals, they're so close to my heart. I just can't envision they're testing on animals, and animals have been used in this kind of certain way. It's just, to me, I just can't. This is just my own personal opinion. I just can't imagine, like I said, in this day and age, there's still brands are still using products to test on their animals. I just can't, and it's cruelty to animals. That's why I say cruelty free. Do they test animals? No, then I'll happily use it. So like I said, I will be discussing basically all the some brands that are cruelty free. There's loads and loads, but there's been some recently that have been cut out in the last few years because they've now been owned by brands that test cruel on animals. It's mainly in China. So there is some things that are not now, but to me, I only use products nowadays that are cruelty free. So, but now when I'm building my kit for college, all my products are cruelty free. So, there's companies out there that have amazing products, and they're very well known brands, but they test on animals. So the main one is MAC. I used to use MAC, when I was younger. I think it was had one of the lipsticks were really popular, and I'd also tried the foundation. That's one that is a no-go. NARS recently. So that's a big shame because I really liked NARS, but I just mainly avoid that. Avon tests all their products. Like I said, I'm not really known. I just know what I know. There might be other. This is mainly on the high end kind of stars of NARS, MAC, Avon. They do, but it's just a bit. I just don't. I'm just not a fan of that. And there's many other companies that do test on animals, mainly the more like, especially drugstore, really popular drugstore brands like Maybelline and Rimmel and L'Oreal. They're owned by companies that test on animals, and I don't know why they still do it in this day and age, because their brands are really, really popular, but they test all their products on animals. Not this girl. Not this girl, not going anywhere near Maybelline, L'Oreal, or Rimmel. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I just don't know why. Don't know why they still do it. I don't know why. Like, they have some like amazing products, but I just go nowhere near them because they still test on animals. So obviously, like, I do my research on companies if they do tests. So some of them, majority of mine's be like, you will with cruelty free, but me, if they don't test, then they don't. Basically now, on my makeup set, that there's literally just everything's cruelty free. So like my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Foundation, my CYO foundation that I use when I'm wearing tan on the darker. I had a review video on that as well, and obviously I gone back to my Natural Collection. Natural Collection was one of the first brands I ever used, and the name's in the title, Natural Collection, it's all natural. Well, because that was like one of my first foundations and my first kind of products as well I've used. And literally all my eyeshadow palettes are from Revolution. Like, I just have tons and tons of those. I can't even fit them. I really need to get like another drawer because I have so much of those palettes, and they're very good, very cheap on the price. I think the most expensive one I bought was like probably like between £12-13. So they're very affordable and they're very, very good, and I'm wearing them today. And the probably most known high end, if you want to go to high end, like I said, Charlotte Tilbury, it's cruelty free. Amazing, amazing products. She is amazing. Also ScotBlondie, her eyeliner is insane. But see, you can get all these amazing products and they're cruelty free. They don't test on animals. I don't know why. I don't know how exact reason why I went cruelty free. I think after I heard, when I was about 15, when I heard about this, I'm like, testing on animals? You're like abusing animals. Like, when I was a kid, I was always just surrounded by animals. I had dogs, I had rabbits, I had hamsters, I had cats. I have a cat now. So I just can't believe that some of these brands are testing on animals, and it's just beggars belief why they're still doing it. So like I said, all the more products I use, they're all cruelty free. I think it was just like I said, when I was young, I think you get to that mindset, it was like, they test on animals? I love animals. I don't want animals to be harmed. So I'm not going to buy from brands that are testing on animals. And then when I found out, I'm like, oh, but these are some of the brands that I use. So I was like, but then I found out other brands that don't test. So NYX, for one, probably one of the best brands that I use. Revolution, like I said, and also Charlotte Tilbury. But that was probably one of my first high end foundations. That's just my personal opinion. Like, I'm not here just to say you shouldn't stop buying from them, but that's just to say this is your personal opinion. But you just shouldn't contribute to that. That's just, like I said, that's just my opinion. I'm just a girl with a phone and a camera, literally just saying, like, for me, I love animals so much. I just don't kind of see in a world where they're still getting products tested on, to basically be abused for makeup products. So that's one of the things. I think it's probably, for me, it's probably one of the most important things in my life. And if I hear about a brand, like, I'll be like, are they cruelty free? And if they're not, then I'll look somewhere else, because they're testing on animals. I love animals. I don't want animals to get makeup products tested on them, so I'm just gonna go away and look for something else. Like, I'm not gonna contribute to that. So I just think it's better for, especially in the world we're kind of living in, and just also it just helps stop less animals getting makeup products tested on them. It just helps everything. and if you want to go to shop vegan makeup products that are cruelty free and vegan, like you're also helping the environment, you're helping the world. So that's just what I would think. Makeup products, makeup companies, sorry, that are cruelty free, they're just like so much better. And like I said, some of the products are amazing. Like Charlotte Tilbury, one of the best foundations I'm currently using right now. NYX, Revolution, I can list name so much other products. Natural Collection, they're very good, very cheap. They're like, all products are like £3 and under. So first, it's if you want to get your child stuff on makeup, that is the products I would really go for. And like, people will just shop for these brands because they're more known, they're more like, you know, they're most like picturesque for like Instagram, or they might have the best coverage and other like cruelty free products don't have. But you're helping basically the animal world. If you love animals and you're using products, like, what are you really saying about yourself? But this is just your opinion. That's just your opinion. I'm not gonna like judge you or that, but this is just where I stand. This is where I stand on them, and this is I've never used products that test on animals, so that's just my opinion on the matter. I started researching products, companies that don't test on animals that are cruelty free. I was shocked by some of them, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Like you've probably seen it. Like you'd be shocked by some of the companies that are cruelty free, and they're very cheap, or they might be very expensive. But you'd be surprised, like how, like what, and like even upcoming makeup brands, they're not testing on animals whatsoever. So you'd be surprised. You actually will be surprised on what companies do and do not test on animals. So I hope you enjoyed that video of me rambling on of why I went cruelty free, and makeup brands that do and do not test on animals, and what brands are cruelty free. Like I said, that's just my opinion. If you want to have a conversation about it, either comment down below, or you can message me on Instagram if you want. So I'm hoping you've learned something today from this video. The cruelty free for me is all the way, but like I said, I'm not going to judge you if you don't or do not, like I said before. So I'm hoping you have a fantastic day and enjoyed me rambling on as per usual. And please don't forget to subscribe. It really helps me out so much. I will be posting more videos this week as well, so I can get back to a consistent basis. So please like, comment, subscribe. It does not cost you anything. Please help a girl out, and I will see you in another video. Bye.